or anywhere on the river walk. If you need to smoke, just go to the street level. There's no problem there. Here to my right, you see the sculpture that's in the palms? That is St. Anthony de Padua. St. Anthony de Padua, that's who San Antonio is named after. St. Anthony de Padua. That sculpture was donated from Portugal to the city of San Antonio in 1968. As a thank
What's your
you.
name?
What's your name?
Thank you, Dora.
Hey, Paul.
They say that St. Anthony de Padua, that sculpture, not they say, that sculpture was donated from Portugal to the city of San Antonio. As a thank you to the city for inviting them to the World Fair. They say if you lose something of significant value, if you pray to St. Anthony de Padua, he'll find it for you. He'll bring it back to you. To my right above the tree line, you see that steeple? That's your St. Joseph's Catholic Church. St. Joseph's Catholic Church went up in 1868. We had a really big German community. They wanted somewhere where they could gather and worship. Building St. Joseph's Catholic Church. Every fourth Sunday of the month, they have an all-male choir that sings right there in German. And I don't think I mentioned this when we first took off. Friends, this is a narrated tour by yours truly. Everybody paid about $17 to hear the history of San Antonio. If I could have everybody, please be respectful of everybody on the boat that would like to hear the tour, I would greatly appreciate that. We're going to come up this extension when we come through the horseshoe, and then I'll show you some more things here. We're going to make a left turn here as we turn onto the San Antonio River Walk. San Antonio River Walk completed in 1941. Cost about $430,000. It was a project after the Great Depression when they were trying to get everybody back to work. Your San Antonio River Walk is right at 3 to 5 feet deep. But it is nothing like a swimming pool, I can tell you that. Right in front of us, you have your Hilton Palacio del Rio Hotel. That hotel right there, built in 1968 by H.D. Zachary Construction. He built that hotel right here to my left. 500 rooms in 202 days flat. He built it by the system of modular construction. He had a yard 8 miles south of town where he had a load of the room. When the room was ready, he would send it down here on flatbed 18-wheelers, where he would hoist the rooms over, building this hotel like Lego blocks. Went down in the Guinness World Book of Records for the fastest hotel built in 1968 by modular construction. Right in front of our boat, you see that sign on the sidewalk that says La Villita. La Villita means little village. San Antonio, this was San Antonio's first neighborhood. The year was 1722. Spanish soldiers and their families were stationed here to protect the Alamo. By 1939, La Villita was renovated to accommodate restaurants, shops, and art galleries. That's mainly what you'll find here. We are entering the Arneson River Theater. This is where the river separates the audience from the stage. To my left, it seats about 800 guests. To my right, you have the stage. Above the stage, you have 5 bronze bells. Those bells represent our missions. The bell in the middle is engraved with Robert Husband's name. He was the architect, designer of the Riverwalk. Arneson River Theater, completed in 1941. This building here to my right, your Bristol Western Art Museum, 2013 till present, houses are the last known saddle of Pancho Villa right there. It has a beautiful walk-through sculpture garden. You can check it out for free. Give you the history of San Antonio, Texas. This cattle sculpture here to my right is in honor of the cattle drive that went from this area to Louisiana in the year 1779 when they needed a way to feed the soldiers that were at war. This bridge that we're going to go under, this is the reason